Hello, hello. Hey, Battles. Yeah, so I'm 1 hour behind or later than usual, cause in like the winter in around November, which is now, the U.S. pushes its clock back an hour, and the reason they did that historically was because of farmers, and basically because the sun rises later and sets sooner, they like adjusted the clocks to make it better for farmers. I don't know, but we haven't changed that ever since. There's been talks that Trump is going to change that. I don't know, but there are a lot of countries that are friends with the U.S. who follow that system, and there is a lot that like India clearly don't. So it's very confusing. But I go off of the time that my clock says, and I don't want to wake up earlier, so I just start at 8 my time. So moving forward, we'll just use 8 a.m. EST on the east coast of the United States. But yeah, let's put up some music. Let's go with I saved a lo-fi playlist. Just like the lo-fi hip hop playlist, and I'll just play this in the background. I checked out the sound and it seemed alright from last stream, but if I need to adjust it again for this playlist, just let me know. And yeah, let's head in. So I didn't actually do any attacks after last stream, but we got a lot done on stream, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Let's just start with Foons. Star's probably annoyed that I didn't do any attacks, but we'll see what we got over here. We're on raid 15, and this is disgusting. What do we do? Yeah, alright, let's try this. So they moved the Inferno here. It's normally a rocket artillery. You can send a golem straight there though. Probably frost this and then use golem. I want to see how you don't golem this. And then probably minions far left. This dragon is super nasty. He has the roasted Sen pick in recents. Bro, that's not me. This is not... Where is it? Dude, this is made by Crops. Where did this picture come from? Who made this? It's so cooked. Okay, I should not have let that through from Jamon. But who made this cursed ass image? Good God. And then he made it the playlist. No, bro. Why? Who does that? Is it called the Roasted Sen? I'm assuming that has to be AI generated, right? Would you rather play Root Riders or Kiss? Did you remove Root Riders from the game? Bro, I use Root Riders. If I play Home Village, my army has Root Riders. Yo, I'm not against using the brain dead crap. I ain't no Lala purist. Okay, wait. I need to kill that. Otherwise, my funnel's screwed, so I need to target that Inferno first thing, and that Tesla is stopping that from happening. And then we get to kill those giants away from any damage. Stop hiding now, so we know it's you. Okay. How was that even made? Is it like, did someone just put like my stream camera into like an AI generator? Let me adjust my camera. And then make this guy black. I genuinely don't know. It was not me, I swear. Let's adjust real fast. Alright. Okay, those Hog Riders were really good. They killed the Spear, they killed the mortar, and now they're going on the blast outside of the rock artillery dead zone, and then those minions should be able to oh, I mistimed that so bad. They should be able to help the minions clear this cannon. So that spear thrower is 1 HP. Maybe we should have had another pack of minions. I guess we should have. Were there any zaps on the other side? I don't think there was. So please get that cannon, nice. I would love to get that multi-cannon. Please. Nice, okay. And do we get the hut? Yeah, we get that too. Okay, that's good for funneling. But killing that multi-cannon makes that rock artillery very exposed. Of course, it's still being covered by the dragon. Wait, we also get the cart post. That minion's gonna clutch up. I think we have enough time for that. Okay. Yeah, that was my my black half stepbrother. I hate to admit it, but like, whatever AI software made that thing, it actually did a good job. That's the worst part. It actually looks real. God damn it. Alright, so we can frost these two, and then frost Blastbow. Cart post is dead. You can't really kill the top side easily, though. So we're gonna have to sneak in some barbs and some minions after stuff goes down. We'll have 2 eye dragons, 1 for the peak, 1 for the super, bunch of barbs. Hog Riders don't get you anywhere on this base, to be honest, so we're not even gonna bother. I hate to admit, but the cooked Sen actually looks convincing. I don't think I've ever met a Black Asian. I've met plenty in my life. I've met a lot of like half. Because obviously there's not like full Black Asians really. At least not many, if there are. But they usually have like their dark skin and then have... Oh, that wasn't a possible frost, oops. But we got the important rock artillery, I guess. Yeah, I should have gotten the cannons, my bad. Usually just have smaller eyes. Okay. I should have Eye Dragon, shouldn't I have? Oops. Yeah, wait, why didn't I Eye Dragon earlier? I will Barb tank the peak and then just Eye Dragon. Once the last blow gets distracted. Yeah, I'm griefing. I'm too focused on the Black Sun. We go Bomb Tower. Okay, that's good pathing. Okay, if I had those cannon frosted up, that'd be so good. Oops. Well, we minions there. Got the Bomb Tower. Oh my god. Shoot, we have to minions this cart. Wait, I was late on the minions. Is that gonna cost me? We need these barbs. Bro, the black sun screwed me over. Think we have enough time? Minions do some damage, barbs. Yeah, I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Black sun spamming miners. I don't know. Nah, bro. Also, I've been on vacation to like hot places, but I don't really get, my skin doesn't tan that much. I used to work a deck job in the summer when I was in high school, and I'll admit my skin got a little toasty, but I never reached full brown levels. Is this full default? Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Alright, let's so usually when there's a full default maxed, I take Wizard Valley and Goblin Mines, then I leave. I was meant to be a Sparky, not a second ram, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Let's lock in. Okay, we can not grieve here, please, and we'll be good. Let's also barb this down so you can kill quicker. If it's max level with max walls, I think you can drop the barrels right around now, and the timing's pretty good. I have a hard time timing the barrels at the bottom side because I like to keep those layers alive for cleanup, but it doesn't always work. Just tank the giant cannon shells. I save like 1000 HP, and then I don't worry about the spear usually. Rams. Usually 3 rams for max level. Larrys are looking good down south. Let us see. Barrel BW fail. Yeah, you know that never happened at Foons, and definitely not this week, okay? Just, don't know what you're talking about, but the barrel send strat never fails. It never fails. Oh, right, I forgot, I also take Builder's Workshop. Yeah, I kind of griefed one at Foons by bringing the wrong army this week. I pulled a full GM Emperor on that one. I guess we can redeem ourselves now. Did we really like to target like that? That's sad. Okay. Actually, this Wizard Valley is modified. I just noticed. These spear throwers aren't usually positioned like this. But everything besides these spear throwers, they are correct. So we're good. Sparky, that's disgusting. Walking like that. Okay. We'll grab the Builder's Workshop because I was dared. This. You're gonna regret daring me. What face mask do I use? I don't usually wear face masks. Like, I only wore face masks back in COVID, when it was pretty standard. And I just wore whatever brand everyone else had. I don't know what it was. It was like a blue face mask. That always just got mass distributed. Dragon. Okay, Dragon flies the right way. If the Larry's killed that air defense a second faster, I was screwed there, actually. Graveyard. Double graveyard. You're playing alongside Infinity GGG. Okay. This is the part I mess up. I need... Okay, I think that's perfect. Larry's get targeted one more time. Giant Cannon shoots one more. Okay, that Giant Cannon almost shot again. Oh no, I'm so bad at that now. I used to be so consistent at the barrel. Not anymore. I see 4 archers. Did I lose one? You lose an archer if you drop it too early. No, perfect. Okay. Bomb clipped some of my Larrys, but it's usually not that big of a deal. Ram here, and then back in the day, I used to hold back my last barrel for bonus gold, but these days I don't even consider it. We just go double barrel. I'm too washed to be doing that. And then you just pull this log trap and you're good. The barrel strat always works when it works. Just remember that, chat. Bro, can you help in contributing to my clan? You're a creator of Builder. I don't really. I don't go outside of my clan for clan capital donos and nothing on stream. Looks like Star isn't awake yet. So we have free reign to take whatever we want. Even the ones we haven't practiced. Ayo, red pink. Ram here. Sparky here. We have a bit of a slow Sparky. But we had good targeting on the barbs. So actually I think my wizard is very healthy. Not very healthy, but healthy. Wizard here. Would you be interested in reviving 2.3? Oh, is Duck making it a comeback? What happened to 2.3 back in the day? I don't remember. I just remember it stopped Clan Capital operations at one point. But it was like top 20-ish for a time. I mean, I can always play the one account on stream if I can sometimes do another one too. For the homies, but I do have a lot on my plate with Balloon Skies and Foons. Barb here. Sparky here. Change your profile picture? You change your profile picture like every other day. I swear. Back in the day, Sen used to ride routes like Root Rider. You know, I am a Root Rider enjoyer. I remember at the start, I hated on the Root Riders when I was a disgusting 10L16 sweat, but then once I started not caring about anything and playing Clash of Clans once every 2 days to do war attacks, if I remember to do my war attacks, Root Riders were a blessing, man. Don't have to scout. Don't have to look at the base. You just go in with Root Riders knowing that they work. If you fail something stupid at Balloon Skies, will you be kicked? Ask Blackwing that question. Will you be kicked for failing something stupid? Blackwing, you can answer that one for her. Getting kicked for failing at balloons, guys. What is she on about? What is she on about? Never change. Just look at what Kick did on Raid 1, or was it Raid 2 peak? It was like a near default, bro. He inted that one. That was a good laugh. That was a good laugh. Why does your Giants and Wizards always get killed? It could be a timing thing, but there is a lot of luck at 12 o'clock. It usually works out though, because you have extra barbs. So just adapt. Alright, we're gonna pull these guys down. When did I get my creator crew? I had it for a very long time, but I just never promoted it. So that's what happened. What happened here? It was not default. What clan do we have here? Good, you got that one. Trash. You see, he pulled it back. He pulled it back. I think I'm supposed to Hog Rider this to push up my Sparky into the base. Start here on this Rapid Rocket, chain these two, goes to Giant Cannon, change these three. Hog Riders chip down the flank so we can push Sparky into the cannon and then to the air defense blast bow. This Crusher's isolated, but we won't have any damage on me. I think the main problem isn't going to be time, it's going to be power here, so we don't have to worry about chipping down that right side Crusher. So we'll hog the first one for funneling. Maybe one Giant. You usually need a lot of rams for a base like this. And barbs and the like. I can do a graveyard at the very start, and then probably like one over here. Just avoid the wizard towers with your graveyards so that your Larrys can tank the big defenses. That's kind of the rule with that. Let's go. Okay. Oh, that was such a poorly timed hog. Alright. That was a very good Giant though. Hopefully the Barb Chips has the mortar, so it can go, I was hoping my Sparky would go back to the right side, that's fine. We have 7 rams. Oh, perfect timing on that ram. You saw it just pulled out that, oh my god, Sparky, no! Oh my god, what are you? No, what is this bathing? No! Why? Okay, we can snipe this building. Okay, we cannot take any more damage with Sparky, bro. Not even this spear thrower. I could have reflexed that. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I didn't think they would move a Zap Trap there. What? Yeah, you can reflex a Zap like that, but I wasn't locked in. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yeah, I should have been more locked in. Okay, let's see. Is Bloom Lagoon doable? Yeah, this looks doable. Think you're supposed to start from bottom side? This is a nuts chain, and then this is a good chain, and then this is another nuts chain. And then you probably just double graveyard over here, some barrels or here, and then a giant up the gut. I wasn't locked in. I wasn't locked in, boys. Okay, but we gotta not screw this one up. Even if the Rocket Artillery locks onto you on the spear, Sparky Pushback gets you outside of range, so that's very nice. You only get locked when you're deeper in. I think we do want a giant though. Probably one barrel's fine. Crap ton of rams. Yeah, that makes sense. GM is also doable. Yeah, hopefully. Wizard Valley wasn't, and probably BC I didn't look though. Oh crap. Well, that messes things up a bit, huh? Okay, perfect. We go back to the cannon. So we get a Tesla for not too much pain. I think RA Splash may hit me, but that's fine. Oh my god. Inferno almost clapped my cheeks there. Okay. Okay. Can't really tank with Rams here because there's no angle for the walls. But very good chains coming up. Bro, that multi-cannon's so annoying. It's 2 shots and you can't tank with Rams. Okay, Barb chits down the bomb tower. We have 7 Rams. Barrel. I think we're looking very good. As long as we don't get smacked by every single defense out here. But deployment zone is a problem. But once Sparky chains those cannons, deployment zone isn't a problem anymore. So we don't actually have to drop a barb here. And the Larry should clean up the mess at the end. Didn't see where Sparky was going, but that's fine. As long as the Inferno Tower doesn't ramp me, we're good. Okay, it was a little sloppy in the midsection, but this is a pretty simple base. How many times does Blackwing have something disgusting in a week? You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Your perception of the #1 clan will be shattered if you see what Blackwing does behind closed doors. Alright, let's see GM. Probably have to start Sparky here. It's not trivial though. GM is never trivial. Saul's a level 3. I think I'll probably hog this top. Spear thrower, and then the hogs will chip down this air bombs. I don't know if I have time for this. That's the main issue, especially this middle section. Actually, I might have to hog this spear thrower actually. So then we can like wizard this goblin thrower in the middle. It's probably gonna be the play with the graveyard. If we can skip that middle goblin thrower, then I think we have a good chance here. Big if. I might just bring like another wizard. Giants don't really, or Rams don't really go in either on a base like this. So we go 2 giants. 1 wizard for this column thrower over here as well. And what I'm gonna do is I will drop haste all the way back here. Very far away. So I don't clip the ram, and also I want my wizard to not be hasted. Just as he says that, huh? Alright. Well, hasted wizard it is. That's what we always wanted, huh? That's what we always wanted. Because the hasted wizard just goes in too fast. Okay, so there is a Tesla there. I guess I'll... Do we put our second graveyard there? I think we're supposed to. Wizard here. Giant here. Oh my god, Sparky! I wasn't paying attention to Sparky. Shoot. I screwed it up. I guess I need another wizard topside too. I thought 2 was gonna be enough. Goblin Mines is so hard. Wait, we almost had it. We almost still had it. It's a brutal base. I thought we were fine. Congrats on 500. Yeah, it's not even 750, isn't it? Yeah, this clan sucks. Who found this clan? Who's the one who decided this clan is what we want to face? This clan sucks. Yeah, I'll just do double. Actually, yeah, that's fine. we're just gonna spam him. Force quit, go next. You know what? Actually, wait. If I force quit, I'm gonna have to see that stupid black send in the mirror. Let me fix this. In the rear view mirror. Get that out of here. I don't want to see that. On stream again. Yeah, get that out of here. Then just pull that away. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of these troops. I just need that one ram at the start. Guess we can just bar chip down some of these buildings. It's part of your artwork. Totally. It's part of ChatGPT or Sora's artwork, you mean? It's actually kind of scary how good AI models have gotten at doing stuff like that. You can convince old people of pretty much anything now. You can send old people videos of Joe Biden eating dogs. Send them videos of Trump in a Nazi uniform. You can do anything. And we're just gonna Wizard Hawk this. You don't need AI for that? No way he actually ate a dog. There was a... That can easily be edited manually. Oh, I see. There was a pretty funny clip where Joe Biden was talking to a Trump voter once. And he put on a Trump hat talking about them eating dogs and cats. That was a goated Biden moment. If there ever was one. The single best moment of his presidency. Oh, Foons is already up, dang. Alright, good enough. AI is getting way too realistic, and now it's so good that I can even fool young people. Yeah, it definitely can. If you're not paying attention, and there's a lot of people who don't pay attention while scrolling through YouTube Shorts and just consume a crap ton of slop. But you know, I think if you focus enough, you can tell the difference. AI has some really clear markers that it's AI, but it is getting to the point where you can pass off things as legit. So this is Blueprint Peak. I don't hit this very often, but 8 out of 11, did we miss something? Was Balloon Lagoon not default? Oh, it wasn't default. As long as you bring the right army, you're good to try defaults in VS. We don't talk about the army that I brought up Foons. Okay, so it's P.E.K.K.A, Balloon, 2 Eye Dragons, 3 Giants Minions. The OG Blueprint Peak. There's actually a better strategy now for this base, but I still run this. Okay. Okay, my barb, that was disgusting. I think you have to zap here, actually. There's no way. Okay, I thought my eye dragons were about to get smacked around by the spear thrower. Okay. Perfect timing on the kill. Okay. Would you rather have Labubu or Starbucks? Have Labubu or a Starbucks cup barista? Yep, okay. Why are Labubus popular? Straight up. They're so ugly. The only people who enjoy those things have terrible taste. Oh crap. Okay, we killed one of them. Okay, we got the Tesla shot. Now we can use minions. We don't get the bomb tower, but that's a pretty good first hit. Bro, Barista is the new Labubu? Oh, is it an actual bear? Oh, I read that as Barista. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Do you want a Starbucks barista? Like own a person? Okay. I haven't seen what they look like. We can pull it up on stream. Labubu hype didn't even last a month. Crazy. Yeah, but they made so much money during that month. People were paying crazy prices for them. And because they had that gacha system where you have to buy random ones to roll for the ones you want, they were probably just rolling in it for people grinding for whatever reason for the crappy Labubu they wanted. Okay. Hog. Barrel. I think we go with this. There's fights happening in Starbucks for baristas. What is people's obsession with that? Are they cute? In your humble opinion, Blackwing. Aren't those barista cups $250? Wait, is it like the McDonald's toys where you buy a meal and then you get a barista, or is it you have to buy it separately as a product? $250K is crazy, by the way. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up really bad. Fudge. Okay. Wait. Oh no, we messed up so bad. One. Oh my god, it's over. I don't want to talk about this. We spent too many troops on the Inferno. Oh crap. I forgot I didn't have to kill the Inferno. I hate interfaces. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. I blame the baristas for this one. I blame the baristas. That's what it was. And it's also not a 750. Oh, that was disgusting, Sen. That one was disgusting. That was horrendous. That one was truly deplorable. Let's just at least get a good amount of bonus. It's a 735. It's a 735. Yeah, the reason that's not 750 is because there's a lot of air defenses and 2 crushers alive. Boo. Well, we did that to secure better matchmaking. Let's see if it worked. Good enough. Good enough. God. Okay, yeah, it looks like Sen 18 is ready, so we'll head over there. Actually, no, we'll do Balloon Skies first, because they've been paying me. But yeah, Star, you can have fun with these. You can also take Wizard Val if you know it. Yeah, you can take these all, actually. These are low level. God. Is this guy a first guy messenger? When will he marry Rosouche? Look up Barista for luck. I don't even know what's in my search history. Oh wait, get me out of here. That's a reference photo. Let me see Barista. People are paying $500 for this crap? Starbucks apologizes after Barista Cup Sparks fight. Long lines and $500 resale value. What the fudge? In this economy, this crap is selling for $500. Bro, I told you, the beanies are the meta. See? Everyone loves beanies. Type P in search. You're not gonna see what you're expecting to see. Alright, this is actually a pretty hard peek. Minions here. I think you frost these two and go in with Sparky. Yeah, I'll do Sen 18 and Sen 13. Not having this blast with lockdown is so brutal though. Do we have to graveyard this? I think we have to do graveyard actually. Type Portugal in search. gonna be rough. So we gotta let these minions kill this RA and probably do a lot of damage to the giants. I don't know. If we have to wait, probably do because they have graveyards, right? Yeah. And then we have a Hog Rider for the blast bow if needed. Can I invite your stream accounts low CH clans? I don't know if people want to see low CH gameplay. Is anyone interested in that? I was thinking about it last stream, but I haven't played in a while. Alright, get rid of those minions. Now we can graveyard. Just a lot of spam at the start. Like, it's so hard to not have a graveyard here, right? It's just so good. Yeah, because that blast bow is so hard to play without this. One downside is we won't have a Frost for the Peak coming up. Okay, let's try to get the Teslas now. At least this one Tesla, because we can chain pretty well off of it. Got one more shot too. So that Tesla's one shot from the barb. Oh gosh. These buildings are up, meaning a golem goes topside. That's hard to do then, because golem, you're going into an inferno first. And you can't frost both of these, I don't think. Can you frost both of these? This is a 3.5 by 9, 8.5, right? Wait, 6, 8. No, it's 3.5 by 9.5. That's not possible. Like I thought. Right. So we have to freeze the peak. That's no question. Man, this is rough. We actually just have to golem here. There is no other choice. Golem and pray for good pathing. Sparky doesn't kill. Yeah, this is a really brutal one. Yeah, that frost is impossible. 9.5 by 3.5 is not doable. Sadly. Would I rather freeze the defenses on the bottom side or the giant cannon? Let me see. I tried to get the spear, I missed everything. Oh god. Alright, it's over. Oh wait, no, we can just freeze that. But we don't get the giant cannon. You've seen good frost on the stream, and you've seen that one. The reason Golem doesn't work, probably, is because all these trash buildings in the way. Like, Golem is hitting trash buildings as he's attacking the giant cannon, so it's cooked. And there's no good way to kill the air defenses. Yeah. There's no counterplay. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. There was no counterplay to that. Bro's trying to act completely normal here because yesterday he was acting completely different with Red Pink and he realized he was making a mistake. Totally. On this stream, we simp for women. It's not even easy to go for bonus gold. Yeah, it sucks. We're just gonna go with Golem, kill trash buildings, and then force quit. I guess that's the best way to get bonus gold. And I frost down because that's the dragon path. I don't care about that spear thrower. Hit. Yeah, that one was possible. We'll go to Sen 18 and then Sen 13 next. Is Rose one of my lovers? Everyone on stream is my lover. We all love each other here. Sometimes we imposter on each other, but this is one large family. This clan sucks. Alright, we're gonna go to Zen 18. You hate crops? Is there beef between battles and crops now? I thought you guys were tight. You also hate Barb? Battles, you hating everyone here. You're gonna need people to be your friends around here. What you gonna do if everyone turns on you? 2 minions, giant, eye dragon, hog rider left side. Slime to every second Rosuge message. Listen, I would read all of your chats if you guys posted normal stuff. You guys always say the craziest messages that I can't repeat on stream. And what am I having to defend myself for reading chat messages that aren't from battles and crops? Okay, we can rage on the blast bow, middle side. Think you're supposed to go double rage here? Kind of light on the Rams. You could go graveyard. Graveyard does make a lot of sense here too. Yeah, we'll go graveyard. Don't even try to defend yourself, you know what I'm thinking. You're always typing turn around. For the longest time battles, I thought turn around was supposed to be some creepy suggestive meme that I didn't know about from TikTok. It took me a while to figure out that it was song lyrics. Because over on TikTok, I'm not there, and a lot of memes on the internet come from there now. I've never had a TikTok account in my life. It's one of the things I'm most proud of. Let's see. I'm the first one to discover RC Charge. I've never used TikTok. And Yeah, those two things. Those two things. Those two things define my identity. Okay. Once minions tank the blast bow, we can use a barb. Okay, what has happened to Jay Gary in the last couple of days? He's been fully corrupted. Was I the first one to discover RC charge? Probably not. But was I the first one to really use it a lot? Yeah, I was on the first. Because I was using it before other people did. Before it was cool. Alright, so we're gonna use the graveyards to try to lock down the cannons and the blast bow. And so we don't have to use an early rage. Bro. There's no way that blast bow still locks me. That's some crap, man. Wait, we have no time left. What am I doing? We have time for like 3 Sparky attacks. I'm griefing. Oh my god. We don't even have time for that Sparky attack. I griefed. Also proud of my hair. Definitely. I waited too long. I waited too long. Oh no. I think I start with Ram Barb on the spear. I think I can not have to use Rage at the start and I can use it on the backside. No, I have to use it for the Teslas actually. So I might as well use it for the Giant Cannon too. Yeah. This would not be a good one to fail. Are you going bald like Saitama? Saitama's already bald. And don't talk to me about One Punch Man now anymore. I need to pretend for the duration of this currently airing season that it doesn't exist. Because that has been a horror so far. The best arc in the manga is getting trashed. Okay. Okay. Oh, Spark is not in the rage. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm screwed. Oh no! I played this so bad! Okay, Listen, I got distracted by chat. We're logging in. We're not reading your clown messages no more. We're logging in. Oh my god. That sucked. If I just started the first attack earlier, I killed the giant cannon. The giant cannon doesn't lock onto my Sparky there. We had it. I was like 1 second away from a Sparky chain on that first hit. You need to be in a clan to go to the clan capital. Oh, your clan is full. I think that was Calamity. Cartoon Network has better animation than OPM Season 3. Yo, Cartoon Network has better animation than most animes. Let's be real here. Cartoon Network is the GOAT. That's what I used to watch. You distracted me. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. He was using the sliding technique. Yeah, they had some of the iconic blue lock PNG animation going on. And you have to realize that One Punch Man is a lot about the hype, a lot about the action. Send 17 BWP. Alright, yeah. If some gentlemen can help me over at Balloon Skies. I see Blackwing around. I see Kick around. Am I in the right clan? I don't think I'm in the right clan here either. Invite me again? I'm assuming that's not it. Yeah, just send me another invite then. Lets me hit DC. Okay. Shy Guy Mask. So this is gonna be a Sparky. Or it's gonna be Golem. Actually, Golem probably works here. But I think Sparky's probably more pleasant. Or it's just miners, actually. Is it just miners here? Are we just overcomplicating things when it's miners? So what makes miners really struggle is something like this, where Dragon Post is covering a district hall. Let's just go with Sparky. I think it's more safe. And just rage through the first section. Listen, you can change your profile picture to whatever. I basically never changed my profile picture. I kept my balloon, rocket balloon, for the longest time. And I've never changed my Discord profile picture. Where are my ramps going? Bro, it's so hard to kill these dragons. Hold on. Ugly rage by me. Should have just had it towards the bomb tower. Don't even know what I was grading for. We're gonna giant here to pull the dragon. Okay, we got that. Sparky Splash gets some damage on the district hall, which helps out. But I don't know how she's gonna path. Is she gonna hit the wall towards the Inferno? Or she goes around, right? She goes around, okay. She goes around. That means I can use a giant to tank and then zap to maybe get a second shot. If you drop the Sparky in front of or the Giant in front of the Sparky, the Giant's a little bit faster. So, yeah. We're not getting another shot. But we do kill the Dragon Post, which is more than I was expecting with miners, so that should be good enough. Do I have a wife? No. I'm 23. People in the States usually don't get married till like their late 20s. But I'm not even close. I haven't even passed the tutorial stage of getting a wife. I'm still in the beta testing. Not even the beta testing. Just watching the trailers. What are you waiting for? The perfect person. Is that a good enough answer for you? Listen. My mom, full disclosure, my mom lets me live here as long as I don't have a girlfriend. So as long as I'm not bringing a girlfriend home, my mom says I can live at home. And I'm taking advantage of that as long as I can. If your mom isn't kicking you out from your house at 18, take that as a blessing and run it to the bank. Okay, these miner splits are not it, by the way. They're like actually just not it. Okay, we have 4 over there. That should be good enough. He's waiting until he dies. Yeah, this is definitely a blessing. Not having to pay bills. I do have to pay bills. I pay electricity bills and then my mom covers the rest. So I don't have to have like rent and stuff. I can save a lot of money. Sun uses a lot of lotion. I actually need to use more lotion. I don't use lotion at all. I should have sat there. I don't use like any lotion. My skin is so dry right now. I have to lock in on the hydration too. Because I drink like once or twice a day when I remember to go downstairs. Stay hydrated, boys. Stay hydrated. So, this base. I think you just balloon on the rapid rocket, minions down south. Or you can start with Sparky on the rapid rocket, minions down south. Yeah. This is not easy. This is not easy at all. Because Sparky's going to go towards the peak very early on. Actually, you're supposed to break towards the giant cannon so you don't go towards the multi-cannon. And then you can try to stay your way to the left as long as you can. Frost on these 3 defenses looks possible. No, not possible. You need to freeze this RA and this Inferno though. Actually, no, it is possible. It's definitely possible. So it's going to be hard base, but I think if we play well, we have a chance here. Which is a lot of peaks, but this one is especially so. Yeah, I basically have to play perfect for this one. Okay. When you live alone, you'll also be eating at random times. True. True. My mom was actually away for a month over when she went to China. in October, and I had the most irregular eating schedule. I don't think you can get the second Inferno. I don't think I want to try. I already failed one Frost, let's not fail another. Okay. Has to check for any zaps. Oh. So we do pull the zap. Okay, this is a little awkward. Originally, we were just gonna have minions deal with this stuff down here, but guess Sparky wants to help out. It's totally fine. No, no, Giant, why? No, Eye Dragon, why? Alright, we're cooked. We're cooked. I thought Sparky was gonna go for the Rapid Rocket first. I guess it was slightly closer to the... She was slightly closer to the... Giant Cannon. Barb topside. Check for any zaps, I guess. Eye Dragon's actually doing a good job, but... Okay. This is rough. Let's see if there's any zap traps around the rock artillery. Okay. Alright. This is going to be a hard finish. We have to frost this. Wizard Bomb here. Try to keep the wizards alive to kill the bomb tower, wizard tower, and then minions down here. No. I think it's just done. I think this one's a wrap. Alright. Let's try it though, still. Still worth the old college try. So we're gonna do Ram Tank the Blast Bow, Barb topside, Barrel on this cannon. Hopefully there's no traps there. Golem. What if we get the most clutch Eye Dragon of all time, chat? Hear me out. The Eye Dragon will clutch up. We're not going to use any tanking for the wizards, maybe? We're just going to go naked on the wizards. Or we can go 3 wizards. 3 wizards makes sense. Okay. But the Inferno Tower is a problem. I do admit. What I'm going to do is I won't haste the Golem at the very start, so we don't rush into that unfrosted Inferno. Perfect. We're skipping on Please, iDragon, please. This is your moment. Please. It wasn't his moment. Chat, it was not his moment. We have to barb this trash hut, because otherwise it's a time fail. Larry's are doing good though. No! John Cannon, don't do it to them. Larry's are actually so clutch here. Another zap, there's no way. I think we have to barb here. Oh, we're so close. Oh! Golem splashes the cannon cart on the cannon? I've never seen that before. I've never seen that interaction before. Alright, okay. I wasn't reading actually any questions right now. We got it. Massive. What is Jamal's question? So, hot take. Do you think that black people can turn their skin color to white just like Michael Jackson did if they're determined enough? What did Michael Jackson even do? How did his skin get so bleached by his death? And no, I thought it was like some sort of medical condition. And what is Battles is saying? Alright, this is a full default. You can have it, or if you want me to do last two attacks on that, that's fine too. He had a skin disease. That's what I thought it was. I heard he had some sort of weird treatments going on in the backgrounds. No one was replying. Oh yeah, no, I was focusing on that attack. I was focusing on that hit. We'll do one more blue Dragon Cliffs. This one's kind of rough. If you don't bring a Rage, it's so brutal to play. So we're going to do Rage, Frost, and hope it works. Bros ignores 75% of the chat after the Rizzuge incident. Is everything about Red Pink now? Okay. So are you guys talking about his Vital Lego or biopic of Michael Jackson? Jamal was just asking me if it's scientifically possible to pull off what MJ did. But I ain't no scientist for that. Okay. Bit awkward at the start. I want to Rage here just to do damage to that District Hall. The faster we can kill this district hall, the faster we can start tanking better for Sparky. Red Pink would never talk in such a manner. Yeah, no, he's not Red Pink Salt. There are some people where if they have an alt, everyone instantly knows who they are. Whenever Void has an alt, he can't hide his voidness. It just slips out eventually. Everyone figures him out. Everyone would figure out who a Crop's alt is. There's some people who are uncopyable. And also, these eye dragons, they are cooking. Are they cooking? Nope. There's some people it just don't work for, man. Send 17 BW peak. Okay. I'll finish this up and then head in. Other than Crops, no one has ever figured out your alt. Plot twist. Battles and Crops are the same person all along. The two jesters were simply clones of each other. But he revealed himself now. Oh, that I don't know. I just know that there's too many alts around this stream. Why does everyone have an alt? Why is everyone too afraid to own what they say? You're scared you might reveal your alt? Battles, what are you hiding from? What are you so ashamed of saying on the internet that even Battles would hide his face in shame? The only kind of people who need alts are like KD, so he can flame his teammates after losing. That I would understand. Sen, do you like me? I like everyone in chat. We all love each other equally. Let's go Sen 17. You have different reasons for alt? Sure, Mr. Battles, sure. We have to change. The Revengers. Oops, I was late. Screw you, Sen. This one's a hard one. You can chain this Giant Cannon and the Dragon Post off of the Blasta, but... yeah, this is a rough one. Probably have to early rage this. If you can get away with not early raging, then... you can also clip the rage for the Giants and the Rock Artillery. I think you have to frost these two. Just hope for a massive first hit. Sen always pisses me off by ignoring my questions and or insulting my SP attempts. Listen, I wouldn't have to insult your SP attempts if the attempts worked. If you just 3-starred and got good, the world would be a better place. The birds would be chirping. I would be singing your praises, probably not. I'd still make fun of you. But there might be world hunger. There might be people dying in wars all around the world, but at least Skeleton Park would be one shot. And we could all carry on with our raid weekends without making fun of you too much. Alright, 5 times is probably enough. 9 rams. One thing that's annoying here is that the blast bill locks onto my Sparky very early. Which kind of sucks. We have to kill this Spirit Thrower and then go into this air defense. Then 2 shots on this bomb tower. If we can get 2 shots on the bomb tower, that's great, but this is a hard one. This is a really hard one. Screw the birds. You'll flame for failing peak 2 shots? Chat already does that to me enough. You can't take from me what chat has already taken from me. Very clean opener, but that seems enough. Because we have to let the giant take 2 shots here. Wait, what? Oh, we got the kill. We got the kill. I think we're still screwed, but we got the kill. Giants don't go down. Oh, if we got that last shot, I think we were not great, but we had a chance. One shot on Sparky here, go up. Or we break this wall and start Sparky to the bottom left. This air bounce for a better angle. I think that's probably better. It has to be a Sparky haste. I mean, we got as much as we really could have on that first hit. Next year, One Piece will air season-wise? Isn't One Piece always airing? I thought One Piece has like thousands of episodes and it just airs weekly. Am I mistaken? Oh, so this is actually just completely cooked, by the way. I think there's no chance. We're screwed. Rip. That one's too hard. I shall just leave it. Alright, let's just go here. Go in with the golem spamming. Is anyone here with Balloon Sky's account? Jamon. We need you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made fun of you for all those skeleton parks. Okay, like, we need you now more than ever. I need help force quitting some of these. Hello, no name. Crops' GF doesn't exist. We've already established that. He's made a false persona to cope with his IRL loneliness. Did I watch Tokyo Revengers? No. Okay. Tokyo Revengers, I know a lot of people found it super hype and the animation is apparently really good, but I can't get into a story about... Crap, rants aren't going forward. But I can't get into stories about middle school gangsters, okay? Listen. I cannot get immersed into something like that. Middle school gangsters that face no consequences, always evade the law, have superpowers, and basically beat the guns or the adults who have guns. Like, what are we doing here? Tokyo Revengers is really good, but the animation sucks. Is it really the opposite way? I thought the animation was considered good because it was done by MAPPA. And MAPPA basically treats its employees as slaves, and slaves make good animation. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have spammed this hard. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have spammed this hard. You're rewatching it, MHA, and it's so good. They have that anime? So are you telling me that slavery is a bad thing? That enslaving your animators, paying them minimum wage and ridiculous hours, that doesn't work? What are you saying, man? That's crazy talk. I'll believe it when I see it. Everyone knows that the best anime is made by slaves. JJK only has 2 seasons. Does it really not have a third one? My average peak hit rate? I don't know. I haven't kept track in a long time. Okay, nice. Over there. This. Blue Lock Season 2 was animated by a total of 1 person. Blue Lock Season 2 wasn't even animated. What are you talking about? How can it be animated by 1 person if it wasn't even animated? It was just one dude dragging around PNG files across the screen, and then using some Adobe Photoshop effects. I wonder how much slaves they need to animate Gojo versus Sakuna. Okay, so I have not So I used to read a little bit of the JJK manga. I stopped, like, I think it was during the Shibuya arc. Everyone used always talks about that one, like it's like god tier storytelling, anime peak, whatever, whatever, whatever. Yeah, I stopped reading the manga around there, and I stopped watching the anime at season 1. Yeah, I'm married to chat. Okay. Everyone in this chat asked me that. How come the moment she asks that, it becomes a problem? I believe you guys are not... I believe you guys are not treating her fairly. Sen is married and has kids. Yeah, the moment I get a girlfriend or I have to live in with someone, I can't leech off of my mom anymore. So I'm delaying that as long as I can. What do we ask you? About my juicy relationships. Which, I mean, who wouldn't, right? Like, everyone knows that Clan Capital gamers have the most intense, fulfilling, and wholesome IRL relationships. Sam plays Clash of Clans. He isn't getting bitches in his lifetime. I've told this story before, but I was Clash of Clans was this close. It was this close to finding me the one. It was in college. It was in a math class. It was a Friday, so it was the raid weekend. There was a cute girl in my math. What class was it again? I don't even remember the class. I don't even remember the class. It was like a numerical analysis class. But anyways, that doesn't matter. None of that matters. The class didn't matter. I don't use it at all in my work. Anyways, she was playing Clan Capital. It was a beautiful Friday morning. The sun was beaming in from the outside. The birds were chirping. And then she started using sneaky archers, and it was over. It was the biggest debate of my life. Asian parents are strict? Yeah, they are pretty strict. My parents aren't actually that strict, though, compared to other ones. Other Asian parents, they, Oh, it's raining outside. They're really anal about their kids doing well in school, but mine were pretty chill about that. But I think it's mainly because my parents gave up on me. You know, like when I was in kindergarten, there wasn't like actual grades. They had these report cards that ranked your behavior. Like if you were a good obedient little kid, you get marks for that. I always got the worst marks for organization because I'm super disorganized and a slob, as well as not doing my homework. I never did my homework, man. I couldn't be bothered. And when I was in kindergarten, my mom would just slap me every time I came home with a bad report card. But then after a certain amount of time, she kind of gave up on me. Like after complaining for long enough, she was like, "We're done here." Because I always got compared to my sisters who got like perfect grades and everything. She was like the stereotypical Asian girl, but after a while, I think my mom realized that She has 2 other kids. So it was fine if one of them turned out like me. And here we are. You're so sorry to hear that? No, it's chill. Listen. It might sound sad. It might sound sad. But look at me now. I've become a Clan Capital streamer. I have chat, the love of my life. I have everything I could have ever wished for. So here we are, turning out a better man for it. How big is it? My COC is Town Hall 16. So the village is pretty big. You're balding at age 20? It's a tragedy. I meant to drop a giant. No! Oh shit. Okay, good hog. You might still be fine. I think we're actually still fine. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's all under control, gentlemen. Is it all under control? We just need a tank for the Hog Riders. Golem can die, it doesn't matter. He's not hazed up anyways. We don't need him. He's God. He's God. He's God. It's all calculated in the end. Okay, I meant to drop the giant outside of the haste tank for the rock artillery, but then I forgot that the troop bar got moved again. Bro, that's gonna mess with me till the day I die, I swear. Okay. Well, the nice thing about when you don't haste the golem is you got a lot of time to think about where you need to drop the rest of your troops. You have all the time in the world. Oh wait, Sparky's still in that rage? What the? The Sparky rage sometimes is just so weird. Like the range of it. I'm gonna let Sparky get one more shot so we can get that mortar, and I think that's better for pathing. Wait, the blast will one-shot the barbs? Huh. That's silly. Okay, we just chipped down the plasma then. Are you the best at Goblin Mines one shot? No. That would be the GM Emperor himself. If you ever need a Goblin Mines one shot, you know who to call. Voidy, the GM Emperor. Voidy, he goes by many names. Voidy, the Void, the GM Emperor, the GM Emperor himself. You might know him from for bringing the wrong army to Goblin Mines many a times. But he does that to give the Goblin Mines a chance at Balloon Skies. He doesn't want to embarrass the base. He's a humble man. And he's the best at Goblin Mines one shot in the world. Alright, that's good enough. Barb to get through the wall and then send it. When was this Voidy first spotted? I don't know. He started playing like a year and a half ago? No, like a year ago. And he grinded the heck out of GM. But the thing is, the reason why he became such a meme is because he put world record on everything. He would do Goblin Mines like 30 times and he would write, I have the world record of the most Goblin Mines one-shots. Or he would do something that no one else was trying and was like, oh, I have the world record for this. And he kind of became a meme. He also used like very strange statistics to measure the improbability of things. Like he would pull the weirdest numbers out of thin air to be like, oh, this event has a 1 in 1,736,200,064 chance of happening. So that's the lore behind the GM Emperor. And he proclaimed himself the GM Emperor himself, so you know, there's that. And I mean, if he's the one who's saying it, I gotta assume it's true. World record for fastest time to train GMOS army. Right. He does very well against Goblin Mines and friendly challenges, but when he's playing at Balloon Skies, he seems to misremember the army here and there. When he was first seen in chat, I don't know. I actually have no idea. He's mainly on Discord. Not too much in YouTube chat. And he also has apparently a massive project, a quote in all caps, big letters, bold, massive project. Oh, he's here. So did you see esports? Yo, when I woke up today, I actually checked out League of Legends World Championship. I woke up just as Game 5 was finishing. I'm not going to say any spoilers in case anyone actually cares, but yeah, I'll probably be watching the LoL World Championship as well as the Clash of Clans World Championships as I raid for the rest of the day. Did I see your statement above? Guys, to be honest, one or more of us tried putting a needle in their... I wish I didn't read that. That is horrendous. Why would you do such a horrendous thing? You know how like sometimes you can like feel the pain of a hypothetical situation. That's like one of those. I don't know why you would make me want to feel that kind of pain, mentally speaking. Oh, nicely timed ram. I'll just kill this blast bell on the flank. Asher was going crazy. Yeah, you said that Asher was in the crowd. Is he a home village player now, or what's going on? I know he was getting real fed up with builder base. So I don't know if he plays that no more. Alright, pull the Zaprigan. Now next, surprise sign. You said someone in the chat did that once. Is that you? Are you speaking in third person about yourself? Because my brother, I don't think anyone has done that in chat. That's got to be like a torture method that is internationally condemned, if that actually has happened. You know, clean districts, that would be great. That would be great. That's all we need around here. What's that? Yeah, I'm not even gonna try any of these. For non-defaults that are possible, they're usually low level and it's like very obvious that they're doable. Like they have insane chains, they're usually got a lot of default ruins. If it's a Balloon Lagoon, even if it's poorly built like that, just I don't even bother most of the time. But yeah, I'll definitely check out the finals. You said it was really good and like the attacks were high quality. That might rejuvenate my willingness to play Home Village, but once again, the problem with trying to get back into Home Village is I have to grind so much. Which, I don't know. You're gonna... with a needle in it? Bro, if you have a needle there, just don't move. Just like, stay in place. Cause man, moving would be painful. I'll tell you the results later. Is this some kind of Middle Eastern torture strategy? Instead of executing the victims now, we're putting needles in them in their sensitive areas and going to town on them. Because, man, that is inhumane. Sushi probably knows all the ins and outs of inflicting the maximum amount of pain to the human body. Why'd you specify Middle Eastern? Well, I can tell you it doesn't exist in China or America. So check DMs after the stream. There's an important question there, okay. Is this the massive project in big letters, bold letters, sometimes italicized, and said repeatedly that it's coming. Have you finally figured out how to implement said project? You know there's hundreds of places to choose from? Aren't you from there? I just chose where you were from. Unless I'm mistaken. I thought you and Sushi were from the Middle East. I know Clan Capital players are all around the world, oh. You're distracting me from the goon test with the Neil. You know what? Listen, I'm just looking out for you, bro. I'm distracting you for the good of your own health. It's No Nut November. True. Does that count as breaking No Nut November? Cause like, I don't think you would complete the task. I think you would just get blood everywhere. Like 70% of CC players are from India. You're from India, really? I did not know that. On God, I swear you're Middle East with Sushi. Well, I know like 70% of like Clash of Clans players are from India or whatever. It's like a big game there, and it's not banned. But listen, my bad. I thought you were like bros with Sushi. You two were riding camels, drinking camel piss. Having a swell old time in the desert. You came prepared? I saw an NNN pass while scrolling through Instagram reels. Is that a thing? Are people handing out NNN passes like they hand out N-word passes? And do people actually use them? Like, whenever I hear someone get the N-word pass, they never use it. I don't know why. They have one chance to break the rules without getting societally ostracized. And they don't take it up. I don't know why. We don't drink camel piss? It's disgusting. Ask Sushi, bro. Camel piss has medicinal effects. It's like, I don't know the exact details, but something like eternal youth, forever health. It's like a panacea, bro. Don't knock it till you try it, man. Don't knock it till you try. Is it a good thing? It's a good thing to drink cow piss? I don't know what kind of piss is good for you. I've never tried, I'll be honest. It is not on my bucket list of things to do. No, it is not. Very healthy. Wait, can Indians drink cow piss? Like, I thought they weren't allowed to drink any cow products like milk and stuff. Or am I wrong? We're not killing the dragon first. I really want to kill this entire section, but that is ambitious. Especially with the cannon cart there. Let's try it. We need a lot of giants though. And let's pray for no traps. I've never seen a single Middle Eastern fellow drinking camel piss for any reason, let alone health reasons. Bro, ask Sushi, man. He said he hasn't tried it, but it's a thing. Why would we not be allowed to drink cow products? I thought it was like the Hindu religion. Okay, I didn't know that. Alright. I want Sparky to break through the wall probably. I don't. If she goes towards the crusher, I'm gonna cry. So I'm gonna try to drop her as far right as possible. Do you like new profile picture? I can't really see profile pictures too well. I can only see like the rough outlines of them. Like if someone has the black sand, like yeah, I can tell what it is immediately. We can't hurt cows, but drinking milk from them isn't wrong. Okay, I see. It's okay in Hindu religion, I see. I assumed that everything was off limits. But like if you think about it, isn't like the religion like that cows are somehow related to the cycle of reincarnation or something like that? So you're still drinking technically milk from someone, aren't you? Oh crap. Okay. Please, Sparky, don't go down. Please go back up. Alright, at least Sparky's healthy, so hopefully we can get a lot of, We're gonna get only 2 shots from her. Fudge. We don't have time. Okay. Well, that's gonna have to be good enough. We have the rage down, so that's an absolutely disgusting rage chain. This one is AI generated. I would assume there's probably a lot of AI generated profile pictures on YouTube now. I've seen a clip where they worship a statue of Trump. What? Isn't Hindu religion that worship everything and anything except God? I would assume if they worship Trump, it was probably like an AI generated image. I don't know why other countries would worship our president. That seems a bit unusual. Yes, anyone and everyone is allowed to judge anyone and everyone in this chat. Let's start on the Inferno Tower. I think Sparky goes Inferno Tower, Rapid Rocket, Blast Boat, and then hopefully Giant Cannon. I want to avoid this dragon as long as possible, basically. This air defense is going to cook me, but let's try to do our best. What's my favorite default one-shot? It would be... The only ones I do now are Goblin Mines and what's it called? Wizard Valley. I think we actually bring minions at the end. Yeah, definitely have to Sparky back in here. Let's go. Oh yeah, and a clip of an old Hindugrams worshiping a flying FPV drone. Yeah, that has to be AI. That has to be AI. Yo, even young people are getting fooled by AI now. We're so cooked. Our generation is so screwed. Okay, please go to the giant cannon after the blast bow. It's all I ask of you. I think it does. Okay, Rapid Rocket is the same. We take like 30% damage on our Sparky, but... Oh my god, these Sparky chains were so good. We can even stun. We had a perfect hit, by the way. So far. And we just have to kill the air defenses now, because we have minions to sweep the last few defenses. So Sparky's going to go for the Rapid Rocket, because we don't open up the wall. And then we can go with... Wait, we're good. Sparky reaches the cannon over the wall. It's GG. It's a wrap, boys. If there's no air traps, it is a wrap. Let's not say anything anymore. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, Barb opens up the wall. That's annoying. And the people of the future will marry AI and have AI kids. That's actually scary to think of. Because there's people who are so parasocial now that they are treating chat AI as a replacement for human relationships. So if I fail worse than Blackwing, will you be kicked? Nah, you're good. Nobody has ever been kicked at Balloon Skies for doing disgusting crap. And there has been every fail you can think of. Wrong army, wrong spells, let me think. Drop wrong troops, I already did that. Miss Golem in haste. Fail 2k finishes with miners. There is nothing you can do to get kicked when it comes to failing too much. The only people there's one person that got kicked. And that's if you do your attacks too late in the raid weekend. Oh, I read this as something else. It says funk. It says funk? Yeah, it's funk. I read that as something else. No, that's Punk. Dr. Punk. Who's Dr. Punk? Or maybe they were worshipping and drinking holy water from a building which turned into be leaking water from Dodo water pipes. What the? I don't know. We are slowly barreling to our future, which is only AI will be left. Humans will be obsolete. The machines will take over. And we will all be happy for it. Rouge needs to be kicked for being a Sen Glazer. I mean, Void is still here. He can still play accounts. I think most people would consider him in the same vein as that. Okay, there are actually so many goblins. This is ridiculous. What the heck? I think you can breach the Inferno over the wall, by the way. So I need to be careful. But I also need to save my Zap for the Inferno so I can one-shot it. So I can use it on the what's it called? The multi-mortar. Yeah, this is fine. You'll do something to the tune of battles now? Wait, didn't you already use needles to facilitate your self-flagellation? I would assume that you are not physically capable of doing anything else after such a horrendous task. Go back, Sparky. Get away. Do I watch WWE? No, I don't watch WWE. I used to watch it with my dad, though. When I was in kindergarten, I didn't know what was going on. I just saw big dudes beating up on each other, and I found it entertaining. I think that's what most people like about it. It's just people smacking each other. You need to be very careful. It's also not painful if you keep it steady. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this kind of is in Pink Frogs. Oh, we're not hitting that. Let's see how we're doing in terms of attacks. If this clan's almost done, we can finish it up, or we can just probably call it quits, actually. Yeah. We just call it quits on that Goblin Mines. By the way, guys, do you remember the time when I told you I got punched in the nuts by a friend I met after 7 years? So you took revenge today? Did you actually just fully smack him in the coconuts? Even current WWE is screwed? Yeah, I haven't watched in a while, but it's gotten so big recently. There's also, like, female boxing, too. I don't know if that's WWE. But, like, I can see the appeal of female boxing even more than WWE for men, actually. Seeing women just beat up on each other. A direct hit? God damn, boy. Take him down. Did he fall to the ground when you did that? Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. But I mean, he got what was coming to him, man. Punching someone straight in the nuts as hard as you can after meeting them after 7 years is crazy business. We can see some Balloon Skies replays as I answer some last questions. Is there anything good? 5 attacks. Oh, it's a classic. Oh, this one's you already know. You already know what's coming. You already know. I can already sense it. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I thought a miner was about to split to the crusher. Nope. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Bye. Alright, next one. Wait, miner actually 5-shot this. Normally miner 4-shots this. Also the needle comes out with... I need to stop reading Jamon's chats. Everyone's complaining that I read Red Pink's chats. And that I don't read theirs. But like, look at what Jamon is posting here. Can you really blame me? Oh my god, he got triple blast. Okay, I was wondering how he 5-shot this. That's he got triple blast mode. His miners almost all died there. I've never seen that. Bro, that rock artillery is so useless. Deep down you think Red Pink is a guy in disguise? Does he get the blast bow? No. Okay, that's how he 5-shot. Yeah, you don't finish with miners from here. How much do I like you from 1 to 10? I love everyone in chat as a 10. Everyone in chat is a 10 out of 10 to me. And yeah. What is he doing? Oh, he just spams miners? Yeah. It don't work from here. There's enough mortars to clean the graveyards. Yeah, not even close. So the Golden Quarry got 5-shot. Let's see the Skeleton Park. Wait, he has graveyards. That's like a bot almost, but bots have 10 miners. He puts the graveyards, one on the District Hall where there's double bomb tower though. Miners obviously get wrecked. Probably gets close to finishing up this, no he doesn't. There's only one graveyard. Does he full send miners here? Yo, Sen, think of the most creative way I got another NNN pass with me. Listen, you can't just get through the month by by acquiring passes through watching Instagram reels, okay? You gotta play the game. Play the challenge at a certain point. I think you're cheating a little bit too much. So one of the miners triggered a lone log trap, so he actually got a lot farther with the miners than normal. There's also this bomb tower. Oh, all his miners are 1 HP. But yeah, it's not enough to finish there. So it's a 4-shot. It's all about killing the miners as fast as possible. How do these bases do? 4-shot there, 5-shot there, 3-shot, 3-shot, 3, 3. Barb Camp also did well. Oh, it's a classic, you already know. Every time I see your face, it... Okay, why do I keep letting these comments through? You know what, Jamon? I'm just too used to letting everything through that you're getting away with things you shouldn't be getting away with. I just want you to know that. Let's see if he reacts with the heal spell. He does, but it's too late. Oh, wait, no. Yep, yeah, it's too late. What is your favorite Balloon Skies base? It's usually the Builder's Workshop that has the most funny replays, but that only got 3-shot here. Probably didn't use the stupid miner spam strats that people normally go with. But yeah. He actually brought a heal, which is actually pretty good for him. Minions got the giant cannon, which is big brain, surprisingly. Ooh, Ari doesn't get that shot, but it's still a 4-shot because, yeah. Yeah, that's too much. Too much for the old miners. And then the triple Tesla farm cleaned them up. Easy clap. The Balloon Skies bases has the best bases of all time. Yep. Thank you, G. Gary, for coming out. Thank you, gentlemen. That'll be all for this week. How are raid medals for defense determined? Raid medals for defense are determined by your best defense. So my best defense so far is this 36. So it only focuses on that 36. If I get smoked on the rest of the raid weekend, that's fine. But, so like this 30 doesn't count, it's just this 36. But if I get a 40, it gets even better. Okay, no, Jamon, we're... No. Yeah, stream is ending, yeah. I did my last tag, and then we do some defensive replays. But if you guys have anything that you want me to check out, I can take a look. I plan to watch the League of Legends World Finals. I plan to watch the LoL World Finals and then the Clash of Clans World Championships for Town Hall 18. No, Town Hall 17. I don't even remember what Town Hall we're on anymore. I have not played in so long. Yeah. We'll just end off here today. I'm still unranked on my second main account, right? I can't even see. Yeah, I can't even see. Did you check out What's Up People? Yeah, I can write some stuff down. What's Up People? I didn't get a chance to look at that. We'll check out What's Up People. So can you search something called Mexican Lawnmower? Isn't that what's always happening in the backgrounds of my stream every weekend? Mexican Lawnmower. I can check it out, but listen, I listen to the Mexican Lawnmowers every single weekend. And you guys can probably hear it on stream as well. You're saying that 3 weeks so far? Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check it out first. I will remember. I never wrote it down. That's my bad, sorry. I'll take a look. Because I have been looking for music to play in the background. Right now I have just a random lo-fi playlist. God, bro, is there a way to delete your recent history in Spotify? I don't want to look at Black Scent every single time I pull something up. But yeah, I played this random lo-fi hip-hop soundtrack. It was chill. But if you guys have any recommendations that are non-copyrighted that we can play in the background, that'd be cool too. Hey Rezi. Yeah, stream is ending, so thank you all for coming out. I'm just taking some last questions. Check your profile picture. Okay, let me bro, I can't see it very well. It just looks like an anime girl. It's not much different from the previous ones. Listen to Namur. Yeah, no, I've seen that. That's from Creepy Nuts. Dan 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 ending. I actually also want to watch Dan Dan Dan. That's on my next to-do list for animes. I had more time recently, so I've been trying to watch some more animes. Watched Apo Diaries, and now I'm looking at Dan Dan Dan. I never watched the first season. Send respect your playlist. Listen, I thought your songs were good. Thought it would have been good if they were non-copyrighted, but that gosh darn cover, man. That gosh darn cover. Yeah, it's just an AI generated anime girl, yeah. It's not Dan Dan Dan? What? Is it Dan Dan Dan? Oh, Namir is Call of the Night, my bad. Mabe. Have you watched 86? Yeah, I've watched 86. I watched season 1. I think I watched season 2. Season 2 at the end, it was a long time ago, but it was like the black-haired main protagonist fighting against a swarm of robots. Right? I watched up until that point. Which is actually every episode, so that's not very specific. But no, I checked out Namir as well as the Dan 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 song, and yeah. They've been in a lot of animes recently. They were in Mashal, I think, too. So they're like the hot new band in Japanese animation. You listen to metal? Not too much of it, but I can try it out. I watched 86 because of the opening. Regretted it. Really? 86 was good. 86 is a banger anime. Why'd you hate it? Animation was good, was pretty sleek, and story was pretty good. I will say the one thing that really peeved me about 86 was a lot of animes, they have that one random swimsuit episode, but then 86 had their swimsuit episode as like their climax episode too. Which is annoying. Like, I would prefer if you just like separated all the ecchi stuff to like the filler episodes. Like, can you keep that outside of like the big ones? But yeah, it was overall a really good anime. Listen, I don't hate it. I just regret watching it. Oh, I see. Send H anime recommendations. Listen, if that's what you're into, we don't judge here, but I have no recommendations for you. Dang, did One Punch Man dirty. We don't talk about One Punch Man. I watched the second episode and I got even more depressed than the first one. I might continue. I might hate watch it this season, but I don't expect to enjoy it. I remember when season 3, the trailer came out, everyone was so hyped for it, like, oh, it's Garu, it's the best arc in the anime, they're finally gonna bring it back, it's gonna be so good, and then first couple episodes come out, they have fallen flat on their face, they have their pants pulled down, they have cake in their face. It looks like a complete embarrassment. Would you, what the fuck is that question? Would you get along with Trump or Joe? We don't make fun of Joe Biden anymore. He's too old. Wait, that actually got censored? For real? Because it's an H anime? I wouldn't have known what that was. I would have looked it up and not known. You cannot fool a YouTube algorithm. There's a meteor close to Gold Pass. It is a new event in Home Village. I don't know. The shop looks new to me. I'm still not used to this new army training stuff, but I assume other people are. I will look up what it is. I will probably not watch it. Alright, Battles. Let's write it down. I have no idea what that says, but I'm assuming this is something dirty in Japanese. Silver Pass. What the heck is this? I don't know what it is. The end of Clash. Upgrade your village to build a meteor catcher. Is this supposed to be the Town Hall 18 release? I guess that's what it is. They're actually making loot boxes more prevalent in the game, aren't they? It's the end of Clash? Yeah, I assume so. Well, gentlemen, I'll catch you guys at a later date. I don't know if I want to watch H anime and listen to Battles. I will look up what it is, but I will probably just stick to watching my League World Championships, Clash of Clans World Championships, and the other recommendations you have, along with Dandadan. So, yeah, I'll see you guys all next week. Thank you for coming out, and take care.